Hey, everybody. It's me. It's Ryan. Hi, how are you? Welcome to episode 41 of Making It Up As We Go. New intro song. Awesome. Let's bring in everybody. All right, first we got Paul Hammerquist. Hey, sir. How you doing? I brought in the alternate Paul.
I'm doing well.
And then we also have Mr. Corliss. How you doing, sir?
Hey, that is a big change in the intro music.
A little bit. And there's Mr. Sean Klondike. How you doing, sir?
Doing wonderful, thank you.
Good.
That was a
Good.
yeah. I want to say upbeat, but real cheerful.
Yeah, I mean, there. I guess there's, there's royalty free music, or non music that's not going to get you copyright strikes, and then but they still want to take, stuff out of royalties or something for not giving you a copyright strike or something. I don't know. I just figured after last week it was a good time to change that. So, yep. Now we're on to a new one. So, welcome everybody. Yeah, how's everybody doing? Let's get this thing rolling here, and let's talk about what we've been doing. Mr. Corliss, you got anything for us?
Hey, I do. See if you recognize what this is.
Oh, I know what you're building. That is a 1500 Type 1 motor out of a VW.
You're right.
Yeah.
Right.
Very good. So are you doing the little guy?
Yeah, the little one.
Yeah. Sweet.
Yep.
How much of it do you have printed so far?
Well, let's see. I've got this.
That's perfect.
I've got a bunch of other files ready to print, but all I got to do is print them out.
Awesome. What color are you going to do it?
I think a metallic red.
Oh, that'll look good. Yeah, I think you'll be really impressed with how well that thing goes together. It's pretty awesome.
That engine just snaps together. I was surprised.
Yeah. It's really, really well done. So very cool. Mr. Corliss, how about you? I mean, Mr. Klondike. I'm looking in the wrong spot on my screen. What do you got for us this week?
This week it's actually been yard work. I've been doing a lot of mulching and stuff around the house and cleaning it up. It's springtime.
Yeah,
spring cleaning.
I saw that you were also working on a 19-inch corner or something like that.
Yes. I didn't know if I showed it last week or not. It's a little one.
Wow.
Sweet.
Wow.
Thank you. But this one's fun because they added the extra support. But sag with.
Yeah, that's
and the biggest thing for this is they make it's called a high bank turn. So instead of a flat turn, it'll literally bank. So I'll attach two of these together and put a high bank turn into the train set.
Oh wow!
Oh, nice.
That's cool. Very cool.
And then a large G scale train station. Not this one, but another smaller version.
Awesome.
It's not cut yet. And I made sure to save the files, by the way.
Yeah. That definitely does help to save files and not have to completely rebuild stuff over again. What about you, Mr. Hammerquist? What have you been up to this week? It looks like you're doing something currently.
Yeah, been printing. Been finding fun files.
Oh wow, that's a good one.
Cool.
Oh, that's neat.
It's not perfect because I scaled it down, so it's a little finicky at times, but it's that blue green silk with the black matte. And
That is
really cool.
Let's see if I can do this. There we go. Been busy printing. So
yeah, it didn't change. Paul was expecting that camera shot to go somewhere, and it didn't go.
We're laughing with you, Paul.
I have restarted my computer 4 times today. I'm blaming the other project I'm working on. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to 3D print a frame for this so I can do the LED lights and everything and try that out. So
Sweet.
I'm going to blame Blender for messing up my computer.
Nice.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to
Oh,
it.
So how have you been liking your P1S so far?
Great. All issues have been user. So I didn't have any adhesion issues until probably my 4th day, and just cleaned off the plate, dawn, used the alcohol after that, and back to normal. I haven't had to use any glue to hold anything down. So
Wow, good deal.
yeah.
Now, are you using the Bamboo Handy app or through the slicer, or are you doing it on the SD card going into it?
I started off using the SD card and have just also started using the send to the SD card from the slicer, and it's working great.
Yeah. I've never touched the SD card in that machine. I didn't want to like it so much, but man, it spoils you quick.
Yeah. The only issue is getting the time lapse off.
I haven't tried that. Yeah, I haven't tried to get any of the time lapses off of the thing yet, but yeah. Fun. Man, good deal. Well, for me, I've been 3D printing a bunch. A couple weeks ago, I put out that video on doing the quick disconnect for my laser. And sorry, that was probably pretty loud right in the microphone. So I've been working on revisions to this design to prep it for offering for sale. So I think I'm on revision number 4 right now, and everything I've done though has been working really well, and changed some stuff, but it's not. Some of it I had to change for shipping. Some of it I had to change for adding different things like here's this isn't the last version, but this is another one. But I've got holes in it now. You can't see it, but in that one is a threaded insert. So I've added bosses onto it to be able to do threaded inserts, and so you don't have to screw it right into the plastic. I've changed stuff, beveling, putting bevels on it, so there's no supports needed or anything for printing and stuff like that. And everything is working pretty awesome so far. So I've got a couple of them already done, ready to roll out the door, and for some additional testing. So that'll be fun. And then I know some people out there, they don't have the fan shroud like mine. Their fan is attached directly to the machine, but they're all the same fan. So that's pretty cool. So I'm working on an additional version of it now that uses the mounting holes of the fan. So been keeping busy, not knowing what day it is, but been keeping busy. That's for sure. But fun
It's
time.
Sunday, Ryan.
Yeah. It's it will be soon enough. Yeah. What that's all in reference to is the last. I was supposed to do a show for CNC with me on Thursday night, and I thought it was Wednesday. Didn't find out until Friday morning that it was Friday morning, and was getting messages, "Hey, is everything all right?" I was like, "Oh no, I screwed that one up." So good times though. Awesome. Let's see here. We got looks like Earl's been working on that buggy as well. Had some problems with supports in the holes. kind of melted in an area. Huh. Wonder why it would have melted. I don't think I used any supports on when I did mine. Or maybe it was the supports that they already have built into it. I can't remember. It's been a little bit since I did mine, but very cool. Well, keep at it, Earl. Let's see here. Here we go. JR's got a question for us here. Final decision on new shop. Definitely going into the finished basement. Other than the Harvey G700, had one too finicky, or the Oneida Supercell too loud. I don't have any.
My workshop is in my basement, and I have a Jet. I think it's a 1 horsepower with a built-in cyclone, and no matter what it is in the basement, it's going to be too loud. I had a Jet, the single stage, and it was tolerable. But this one I've got now, I wish I could. In fact, I've thought about putting it in its own little room just to quiet it down, because it's noisy. There's no two ways about it.
I haven't. I don't. Mine's in my basement too, but I don't have any dust collection. So, yeah, I run a raw, so it's not the best thing to do. But maybe would. Since Paul, since you have the lighter, or you're in your basement and all that with the dust collector, is a shop vac? Would that be quieter? Or maybe just a dedicated shop vac?
On my CNC, I run a small shop vac that's called I think it's a Craftsman, and it's called a quiet vac, and I run it through one of those Home Depot things that sits on a 5-gallon pail,
Okay, the dust.
And it works fine for the CNC, and it makes less noise than the big dust collector. So I run that just specifically just on the CNC. And then my dust collector, I use it mostly for the table saw and things like that.
Yeah, you kind of wonder why these manufacturers haven't invested a lot of time in like a quiet or a quieter system like that,
Yeah.
I'm not going to get into building that.
No, I had the vacuum that you had, Paul, the quiet one. It was pretty good, but after about, I don't know, a couple of years of continuously running, mine went out 2 months ago, and I went to a rigid, the vacuum, and they're not too bad for the new
rigids aren't bad at all.
And just run it through a dust deputy.
Yep.
Yeah.
It works pretty good.
Well, there you go, JR. Hopefully that'll help out. Maybe do that way instead of the giant dust collector.
Yeah, I have a 1.5 horsepower Dust Right.
Yeah.
It's loud. But so is my CNC, so I'm like, noise canceling headphones, but it does a decent job. I need a better sweepy or dust boot anyways, better than the one they have. So
yeah,
I can print one now.
Let's see, what's John saying? What if you put a crossbar like an X in it just to keep each in it and to stop crushing? Trying to think of what we're. Oh, John, are you talking about like the in the end here? If you're talking about like for the hose part, it's pretty stout. I don't think it can be crushed with like the clamp or whatever. I know I've tightened down on this one pretty hard and it hasn't done anything to it. So I don't know. Maybe that's what you're referring to. Weights is louder the better. Yeah. What are you, an old man complaining about noise? It's like is it too loud to rock? Yeah. He's afraid the shop vac won't keep up with the planer joiner. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Well, that's what I use the dust collector for the my planer and my joiner and my table saw, and then I shut it off when I'm done using the tool.
Yeah. I don't know.
And as far as loud, if people say, "Is that too loud?" I just go, "Huh?"
I don't know. I'm sure there's people out there that work at making them quieter, but I don't really know what you would be able to do.
I thought about just building like a closet around it,
Yeah.
and maybe line it with like ceiling tiles or something. But
There you go. Egg carton.
egg cartons, yeah,
Hmm.
the foam egg carton stuff, yeah.
Still need a vent though.
Yeah. Vent it outside or something, then at least the noise is coming from outside. I don't know. That's a tough one. Yeah, Harry says to put a shed outside. Yep. I don't know if you that neighborhood you probably wouldn't want to do that though, where JR is moving to. Judging by the picture of the house that I saw. He's gonna have the nicest shop on the East Coast. Oh, it's awesome. Very awesome. All right, well let's get moving here, and we'll start talking about everything that's going on. The first thing we should talk about is Makers Rock is on the way. It's currently 13 days away, so go over there and sign up and make your album cover. No, I haven't started yet.
Don't feel like the lone stranger on this one.
Yeah. I'm good at promotion on it. So we'll just, I have an idea of what I want to do, and it's, I'll be doing it with, Hue Forge this year if I can get it done. So we'll see. Hue Forge actually has a really cool update to it that would help, I think, with what I wanted it to look like. So, they added something called Color Pop, and it's kind of cool. So like if you had like a black and white photo, the one picture that I always think about is like a black and white photo, and then it's got like the little girl with the red balloon or something like that.
The Banksy.
Yeah. Like I always think about that type of a picture, and so it will identify that there's a black and white photo or whatever, and then like the color, and it'll separate them out so you can add that color as another layer and stuff. It's pretty cool, but I think there's ways that you could manipulate it to do even more. So I'm gonna try it and see what I can come up with. Good times, but yeah, get out there, Makers Rock, and we'll have fun with it. Paul, how's yours coming along?
I installed the super longboard today.
Oh, sweet. You didn't even tell us about that.
There's reasons.
Oh. All right. But all right. Oh,
Yeah.
new toys.
Fun.
Oh, I can't wait until we get to hear about that. Good deal. Besides that, let's see here. We don't have any other challenging stuff going on here, so let's start yapping about some of these videos that were coming around this week. Our buddy Jerry over there at 3DHP, he's been putting out some videos this week on his Bamboo Lab X1C. He added lights in this one. Another one he did the he showed you how to change out all the tubing for like a better, sturdier tubing, stuff like that. So those are pretty fun videos to watch, and he walks you through how to do it and all that good stuff. So awesome possum. Good job, Jerry. We got the 3D printing nerd. This is a cool video. This is a good one. I like this because he shows you how pretty simple video. I didn't really understand who the guy is that he was with in this video, some hacker kid. But he shows you how you can build a model inside the slicer itself. And I thought that was pretty cool. And I guess that's the logo that this guy has. It's some cat with Wi-Fi ears. I don't know. But it turned out pretty cool. He printed it out on his big Prusa XL and worked out well. Good times. Next one we got here is Chris Borge. I thought this was pretty funny. It was kind of a pointless exercise almost. It felt like it at first. He's like, can you print 3D printed cases? And yeah, of course you can. But the way he does it was pretty cool because he did it for soundtracks for some Minecraft stuff. And then, as you can see, they're Minecraft themed. But it was pretty cool. He took he found a model, I think on Thingiverse, and then modified it a little bit to work better for 3D printing. Because if you print it flat, the cassette tape is in two pieces, or the cases, but you would have supports on that whole side there because of where the bump is at the bottom of the case. And so he made that into a separate piece and worked well. Took apart some old CD or old cassette tapes and put it in there and made new cassette tapes. So
That's cool.
Man, he needs to take one of those cassette tapes that had the wire that you could plug in. When you're in your car, you plug into your CD player. So you
there you go.
I remember that.
Heck yeah. I remember getting a few of them locked into the cassette players. You couldn't get them back out.
Did you guys see that? I can't remember who was doing it. Maybe it was Creality, or we maybe talked on it, where they were 3D printing records.
No, I didn't see that.
Okay, I'll find that for next week. I'll make
Awesome.
a note to find that again.
And it worked?
Yeah.
Wow. That'd be pretty interesting to see. Pretty cool. I don't have it. This guy, it was kind of funny because he said the hardest part about the whole thing was finding some old cassette tapes. He went to all kinds of places trying to find some and couldn't find any. And then ended up at a yard sale and bought a box full for $5. So, pretty funny though, but it turned out pretty good. I liked it. Then we got the Modix Everest. Check this thing out. This thing's absurd.
I think it's cute.
Look at the height. It's 2 meter high build area. So these guys have all different kinds of big 3D printers, and it was large format is no joke. How fast was this thing printing? I mean, it was it's a short video. It's only 47 seconds long, but they were showing it's kind of an ad for this Everest. But it did a full size statue, a 6 foot tall statue in 41 hours at a ridiculous layer.
I love how it has the ladder going up to the top.
Yeah.
Oh, was that really an April Fool's joke?
No. Shouldn't
That's
have been.
one
No,
month ago.
those that's a real company.
Oh, 3D HP. Yeah, that's or the record was the 3D was the April
the
Fool's joke.
Oh, the record was 3. Oh, okay.
Aw.
Gotcha. I on this one, I think B is for Build, who's a car YouTuber, and they make some pretty weird, wild cars. I think that they have a version of a Modix 3D printer that they bought to do to do like a front bumper or something like that.
Mm.
And it was like a $20,000 printer. And it was going to take, it was going to take so long to print the bumper that he just went back to his CR10 and was able to do it faster. It's like, well, you still got this $20,000 printer just sitting around. Then what are you going to do?
You must
But
have
yeah.
some pretty good sponsors.
Yeah, right. Yeah, some of those car YouTubers, they're it's nuts, absolutely crazy. We got Mr. Schuster showing up this week. This thing was pretty awesome. Rob, I don't understand, Rob. I don't understand how you would think about this, but it's a pretty cool project.
It is a cool project.
Yeah. And how he walked through like how to do it was pretty cool. Like there's a definite method of steps that you have to go through to make that happen. And that was pretty sweet. Worked out pretty well.
I think it's neat that when he got done, when he screwed it in, it was level on the top.
Yeah. Yeah, I would have thought that you would had to have like put wax on it or something like that to get it to spin better. But it didn't look like he did that at all. I mean, it was spinning right on into the hole. So that was pretty sweet. Good job, Rob. Always
That reminds me. Has anyone updated their V-Carve Pro to the 12 yet? I think it's 12.
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
I'm in the decision-making process.
When did that come out? Did that just come out?
On yesterday or the day before?
Yeah.
Oh.
A couple days. Yeah. I got a notification since I just re-upped my 7.5 to the 11.5. I get the 12 free.
Oh, lucky you.
Which is kind of cool.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I'll have to check, but
I haven't
I've
done
only
it
ever opened it up twice since I've had it, so I don't know. I'm probably not going to be able to get into.
They haven't told me how much it's going to cost me to upgrade, but they tell me it's free for 30 days, and that kind of scares me.
Well, little I caught, it looks like you can do more 3D work into it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
With
It's got where you can do the inlay stuff in the program.
Oh, that's cool. Very cool. Sweet. We'll have to dive more into that and find out. All right. Well, let's see here. We got Vectric 12 is slick. Cool. We'll have to look at it. Very sweet. We got two moose. This is pretty cool. I like this one. This was pretty interesting. Like I was just thinking it was just regular regular inlay thing, but these are like through the wood inlays. So it's like completely separate pieces of wood. So if you turned it around on the backside, it's a mirror image of the front. I thought that was
kind of
pretty
like a puzzle.
Yeah. But he's using them for like charcuterie boards and all that. So the tolerances have to be crazy tight. And so that, you don't have a bunch of big gaps. And it worked out pretty well. He had seen it from somebody else. Somebody else had done it. And then he just did his version of it or whatever. But it worked out pretty good. I like the donut. The donut's my favorite. It's probably because I'm on a diet. But the ice cream is also calling to me. Now, of course, he's holding that big old turkey leg. Yeah. Why has everything got to be about food? Good times. But yeah, it's a pretty good video. I recommend checking it out because it's a pretty neat way to do inlays. And if you make cutting boards or something like that, I think that would be a really good way to do them. Be a unique way of being able to show your stuff off. Be pretty sweet. We also got our new lady, Wild Willow, on here. She's the diode laser lady, and she's showing how she made this sign, a key sign for a realtor, and the acrylic that she's using is pretty sweet. Like it's like a wood faced acrylic, and then when you blast the top layer away, it's white underneath. And I thought that was a pretty cool product. I'd like to work with that stuff and try to get it, try to see how to really use it. It'd be pretty neat. But besides this one, she also came out with another one that actually walks you through how to do the light burn side of the whole thing. So takes her time and goes through it. So she released them both at the same time. So give them a watch and be able to see how making dual layer signs on the diode. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let me jump back in here and see what else everybody's saying here. Oh, yeah, Harry. Last cassette deck was in his 2003 Ford Escape. Yep.
Hey, I still have one in my Lincoln. Come on. Talk about different materials. It reminded me of this. I forgot about my Oreo cookie. I call it the Oreo. But it's black, of course. It looks like about 1/8 of an inch thick.
Yeah.
With the white center.
That's pretty sweet.
Still don't know what I'm going to do with it.
Where'd you get it?
A friend of mine gave it to me.
Okay.
He stumbles across all kinds of cool plastic.
Mr. Corliss, John says, go to your account and it'll tell you the price to upgrade it if you have to pay for it. So, and Wade saying it's cheaper until the 30th.
Yeah, Tim Keller down there said it's $175 for V-carve, he thinks, and $400 for a Spire, and then it goes up on April 30th.
Wow. Yep. Wow. If I used it, I got to start using it, but crazy. It's got to pay for itself first. But I guess
Ryan, I don't know if you saw the video, since we were on videos, that Bourbon Moth put out. He finished his Airstream build.
Oh, yeah.
And he says he's got $150,000 in that thing.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't understand how, but I mean, there is a lot of, well, I mean, he had to take it over and have them like redo the whole thing. So I'm sure that wasn't cheap. And then him doing all the stuff on the inside. I still want to know how much that thing weighs.
Oh, I'd like to know too. I ought to email him and ask him, because it's got to weigh more than it did when he started.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oof. Wow, man. Yeah. Like
$150,000 in a.
I would have bought a house. I wouldn't have bothered with a camper for 150. Nope. You better use that sucker every weekend. Your kids are going to live in it. I want to know how it goes because of on that thing, because of the bathroom situation.
Yeah, that's kind of tight in there.
It's so tight. Well, I mean, it's a good thing he's a skinny guy. I wouldn't be able to go to the bathroom in that place. Well, I don't. When we take ours camping, our camper camping, glamping, really, I really don't even use the restroom there in ours. Like, and it's kind of spacious, but man, those toilets are like this. I mean, they're small. I mean, I'd rather just walk down to the the camp bathrooms and go there. and plus, then I can bitch and complain about, oh yeah, I'm the one having to do the tanks and all that, and I'm not even going in there. Yeah. Gives me something to complain about, I guess. Let's see here. Oh look, there's Mr. Haas knew that we were talking about him. There you go. Let's see here. Here. Walked into a building once, and a buddy was building a 73-foot schooner. They put a 12-ton of rock in the bottom for ballast. Holy cow! Wow, that's pretty wild.
He said there were over 1,000 pulleys they made from wood. Wow.
That's pretty wild. Good times. Good times. Oh, well, that was all the video stuff I had for us this week. It's been kind of a weird week. So I had to do what?
No, spring is just about here.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, we've had some crazy wind and stuff like that up here. The my kid has a playhouse outside, and we've had it for 6-7 years or something like that, and it's never moved. Like, it's always been in its one spot. We got it from Sam's Club. It's round, so it's got like the plastic panels on the side, and then it has like a second story that he calls his sniper nest. He goes up there with his BB guns and shoots at cans and stuff. And then there's like a piece that comes off of it with a couple of swings on it and stuff like that. Well, I guess we had some crazy wind the other day because it took that thing and just crumpled it. Like the whole swing side of it. I mean, it moved. The big round part was on its side, and the swings were just done. I mean, that whole side was done. And then so I had to go out there and take it apart, and so we still had the tower. So I put the tower back up. And then while it got windy yesterday again, and it took it down into the field. I had to tromp down there through the big giant field, to the farmer's field, to go roll it back up the hill, and I put it by my basement for now. So I don't know what's going to happen to it, but what a mess it's been. The weather here has been crazy, absolutely crazy. So, but yes, spring is here. Get some warmth on it. We'll take it. I hate the cold.
It was like 70 something here today, but
Yeah.
then it's going to get down to 30 tonight.
Whoa.
Oh,
Talk about crazy.
I don't need that.
Can't put tomatoes out yet.
No. We do have some wild peacocks, though. It's kind of interesting. One of our neighbors actually has a peacock, and down in, you hear it once in a while, but it's in a cage or whatever. But I think it got out for a while, and so there's 5 peacocks here now. And you see them walking around the backyard and stuff. It's like, oh, they're going to say hi to their dad. They got to do his prison visit.
So if that's dad, where's mom?
Yeah, right. I don't know, but I know there was one down there in that cage. There might have been the 2, but the one day we were looking out the backyard and saw the couple of white things, and then these other birds. I was like, "What the hell is that?" And I was like, "Oh, that's the peacocks." I didn't know that peacocks were white when they're small. So, but I guess they are, or maybe that's the other bird that they were with. I don't know. I have no idea. But
Was it Jurassic Park?
Eagle.
Yeah, right. Jurassic Park.
Nature finds a way.
Yeah. Yeah.
what do you get when you cross a swan with a peacock?
Oh, there you go.
Is this a joke that we're waiting for?
No, it's what's running around your neighborhood.
I was like trying to think about it in my head. All right, where's the punchline on this thing going? It could be. So, but yeah, it's been kind of wild over here, knocking trees over and everything else. But well, whatever. Fun times. Well, anybody got anything else they wanted to talk about this evening with projects or anything? Or anybody out in the comments got anything they want to chat up about?
Well, tomorrow, if you're in Des Moines, there is a swap meet for like RC planes and trains, a hobby swap meet at Hobby Haven
Oh, there you
in
go.
Des Moines, Iowa. So I'll be there. I'll have some of my trains and stuff there to pass on.
Sweet.
Oh, I'll be picking up what is Imco Unimat 3 lathe and mill, like a mini mill, mini lathe. I'll be picking that up.
Nice.
New project,
New toys.
new toys.
Yeah. Toys are fun.
Oh yeah.
Remember, they're tools.
Yes, they are tools. They're not
No.
toys.
You don't want to say that
It
to the
starts with
wrong
a D.
people.
Yes. Yes, to all wives, they are definitely tools, not toys. So, well, if I do have something else here that this might be of interest to some folks. I have my parts for for the scoreboard. Oh,
Are those your lights in there?
yeah. So started. These are the actual ones out of the thing, or a couple of there's actually another size. So this is a single one, and then this is one of the number sizes, and then there's another number size. But I figured I'd start with this one first, and modeling it out for laser cutting out new sheets and stuff and holes for that to get that project continuing. So fun stuff. It's pretty cool how it's all made and all that. Like each one of them, all the components for this are all for each one of them on there. It's pretty neat. All the old school stuff for it. So pretty sweet. So maybe someday there'll be another video out on the scoreboard. But spring is coming. Then we get in there and get that place cleaned up and get that scoreboard hung up. That'd be nice. Definitely be nice. So, all right. Well, I guess we'll roll out of here this evening and catch a good weekend. Get some stuff done, hopefully. It was the year. Oh, okay. Yep. All right. Well, hope everybody has a good one. Appreciate it. And if, make sure you throw a thumbs up on the way out of here. And I guess we'll see you guys next weekend. So until then, Nanu. Check you later. Peace out, sauerkraut.